Welcome back everyone to a new video, and in today's video we are going to be completing the most disgusting, hair-pulling, rage-inducing challenge in all of COD Zombies history. No, not trying to make fun content on BO6. No, not playing with my eyes closed. No, not even getting every single world record in Zombies existence. But something even harder. I'm of course talking about getting to round 50 on town while only using the Olympia. And here we are starting off with this god-awful challenge, but it really doesn't start until I buy the dreaded weapon. So all of my fellow M14 gang members, look away, it's gonna hurt for a few seconds. And there we go. We've bought the Olympia and get to actually start in this challenge. So the reason I'm doing this is for two reasons. The first was because two of my good friends, Code6 Beluga and Caleb the Beast, both did it and had such a fun time from what I saw.
Part. Not only am I losing brain cells trying to do this challenge, the game is also losing brain cells.
And I can't be left out. And decided why not to try it myself. And the second was to truly try and understand the Olympia gang members and to see if after this challenge they managed to convert me to one of their own. Unlikely. Now to make this challenge a little bit more fun, I decided and added two rules. Those being, I can only use the Olympia during the whole game, which means no using other guns for movement speed boost, no monkeys and no EMPs. And the second being that as soon as I get enough points to pack a punch, I must get rid of my starting pistol first, before even thinking of pack a punching my Olympia. So with the rules out of the way, let's get to talking about the Olympia, and I gotta say, it's actually amazing to use. The damage is quite good and the reload cancel makes it quite useful. Is what you thought I was going to say, but come on, how can some of you actually enjoy this gun? I'm reloading more than I'm actually shooting. Like, to be fair, I did forget for the first 5 rounds that you can reload cancel and had to enjoy the full experience of the time it takes to reload, which made me question my existence as years of my life were slowly leaving my body. But don't worry, Olympia gang. I did remember about the reload cancel, and after round 5 decided to actually use that mechanic, which only made me slightly happier. So maybe by now, some of you might have actually realised it, even though my acting is on point, that I don't actually like the Olympia. But hey, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do round 50 on every single BO2 map using only the Olympia. You know what? Cause I doubt it will ever reach that, how about if we get 2,000 likes, I'll get to round 50 on every single BO1 and BO2 map, Olympia only. Yes, you heard me. Do your worst, Olympia gang. You won't. Anyway, sorry about that. I just had to get that off my chest and let's get back to the game. Not only that, but if you guys want to see me suffer with any different challenge, do drop a comment below letting me know of any challenge you want to see me do. And I will definitely do it. And honestly, the Olympia isn't that bad when it comes to the damage, mostly when it's pack-a-punched, which I get done on round 12 after getting rid of my starting pistol on round 9. Only problem with it being that it just takes so long to get these points necessary to pack-a-punch this gun. I swear, it's crazy slow. But anyway, with it pack-a-punch, it's quite good. The only problem being how slow it reloads, as when it's pack-a-punch, the reload increases by 30% or something, making the reload cancel mechanic impossible to do. But let's stop talking about the Olympia and let's start talking some perks. I went with the classic quick revive, jug, double tap, and obviously stamina. As compared to the MP5, you move quite slow with the Olympia, which honestly, it's understandable as a shotgun. And if you're going to be attempting this challenge and don't get double tap, why would you do that to yourself? Even with double tap, it only works till round 28, which makes the early rounds quite easy to get through. But as soon as we get past the one-shot rounds, it slows down considerably. So much so that before even starting the challenge, I thought it was going to take me around 3 hours to do. But no, it was closer to 5 hours. The main reason it wasn't more was probably because we had the infinite ammo with the wall buy, not needing to get max ammo as we can just always buy more. And now you're probably asking, Starky Plays, were you able to do this flawlessly? And to that I will say, no, I didn't. I'm using the fucking Olympia. Of course I went down. Now, I will say, it wasn't really the Olympia's fault. I got impatient and killed zombies while not having a full horde, and zombies started spawning in, cutting me off, making me go down. And these moments in the run are the worst. You see, if you remember one of the rules, at the beginning I said this: no monkeys and no EMPs. And when you go down with nothing but your Olympia and no monkeys, you can feel it in your bones. Not only do your hands start sweating, your eyes getting strained, your head starting to thump, but as long as you stay calm, as I was during this time. Oh my god, fuck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck, 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 fuck. You shouldn't have many problems. All you need to do is get stamina up, then quick revive, then jug, and finally go for your double tap. And back you are training as if nothing happened. And talking about training, what was my strat, you might be asking? And you see, I decided to train at stamina up at the beginning, trying to leave the area as little as possible, to try and completely remove carpenters from my drop cycle, making it so that I get all the other drops once a round, which comes in very handy in these types of challenges, with the main drops I need being the nuke and insta-kills. The reason these two were so clutch in this challenge is down to killing the zombies. As mentioned previously, it's all fun and games until you can't one-shot a zombie, and as zombies' health keeps increasing, killing zombies fast isn't really a thing. But with a nuke, killing a whole horde of zombies, and with a well-timed insta-kill, being able to kill up to 2 hordes of zombies really made these two drops shine. Whereas max ammos and double points were basically useless, as I didn't need the point and I could always just buy more ammo. Now, for my next death, I actually have no excuse, and I'm just going to have to show you. So yeah, I got stuck on trash and went down. I didn't even know you could get stuck there. But not to worry, when I got back up, I went and got all my perks again, but with this time, the quick revive machine decided to leave me. And it does start to make me a bit more nervous as to whether I'll be able to do this or not. And even more so after going down once again, this time on round 42, where I then decided to be based. And decided to open up the bank in 2025 once again. And to get one of my favourite perks for this challenge, Speed Cola. Because I was getting so tired of how slow it was to reload. And can I say, how glad I was to make this decision, as while it didn't drastically improve how long it took to finish a round, it did help with my mental state of having to see this gun reload so slowly. And while some of you might say, well, it ruins spawns and makes it harder, but I think opening Speed Cola was clutch for these remaining rounds. As for these remaining rounds, each round was taking so long to complete, with 5 rounds taking up to 1 hour to complete. And as I did all of this in one sitting, 5 hours of non-stop Olympia action, I was getting tired. But with Speed Cola now equipped, I kept on pushing. So with the run coming to the end, let me say this clearly for those who might not have understood how I feel about the Olympia. I have still yet to get to round 50 with the M14 only, but I can comfortably say that this challenge is one of the most frustrating and mind-numbing challenges in all of COD Zombies' existence, mainly because you have to use the Olympia. Do I think it's a cool gun? Yes. And the Pack-a-Punch name being Hades and having the fire attachment is really cool, but I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. And finally, after reaching round 50, we are done with this stupid challenge. So if you have enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!